Welcome to Birdseeds. Thank you guys for listening as always. So today we're going to continue down the JAMMIN course here. Continue down my daily well-being checklist that I created. So to kind of recap, we started with the J in JAMMIN is journaling, getting your thoughts out of your head, getting your emotions out of your head, getting them on paper. The A stands for aqua, hydration, super important. And the first M in JAMMIN stands for mindfulness meditation. Covered that last week. I hope those have been helpful to you so far in this journey. So today we're going to hit the second M in JAMMIN, and that stands for movement. So some kind of exercise, some kind of movement beyond just your normal day. So I target 12,000 steps a day as part of my daily health. I track that through the Apple Watch, the iPhone, through Noom, etc. And so my movement is baseline hoping for 12,000 steps a day. But this is separate from that. This is a dedicated exercise. So whether that's walking on the treadmill, whether that's walking up the street to the reservoir, whether that's a full-out hike, some kind of movement beyond my normal. Now, for most people, that could include weightlifting, that could include, various different things of movement. For me, with my back issues, the issues that I have, walking is really the most effective, safest way that I can exercise. So I want to do at least a minimum of a 20-minute walk at least 5 days a week. Because remember, all these things are daily, but the real goal is 5 days a week. Because let's be real, you're not going to do it every day. It's not possible. If you do, even better. But it's at least 5 times a week. So one of the things I do to motivate myself, because walking, can be quite boring, frankly. So if I'm on my treadmill, we have a Peloton treadmill. It's really nice, really smooth. And now with Peloton, there's an entertainment option. So you can sync your Hulu. Actually, I don't think Hulu's on there, but you can sync your HBO, you can sync your Netflix, et cetera, et cetera. I think Disney Pluses, I think those are the 3 that they have right now. But you can sync those to the big screen on your treadmill. Well, when I go for my walk, and I can mess with the controls, and I can speed up and change the height, and I do kind of vary everything. So whether it's fast walk, slow walk, incline, is it 12.5, which is the max, or is it down to, 0? But I kind of mess around with it and do it all different ways, right? So, but I pick a show, and I only watch that when I'm on the treadmill. So therefore, it motivates me because I want to follow the story, right? Like I want to see what's next in the show, 20, 30-minute walk, whatever it is. But it motivates me to get down there because I refuse to watch that show anywhere but on the treadmill. I might have another show I watch later at night or whatever, but it's a treadmill show. Pick something my wife would have no interest in watching, whether it's some like horror type thing or super suspenseful, something she's not going to have any interest in whatsoever. So therefore I still get to watch it, and it motivates me to get the movement in. Now, this year I made a big commitment to get into hiking, something I've kind of wanted to do for a while and just never kind of did it. It's, one of those new things. It's just hard to get started, get the inertia. So I picked a couple friends that mentioned they wanted to hike as well. And we have a text group called the Hiking Crew. And anytime anyone in that group says, hey, I got a random afternoon where I, had a cancellation or whatever, I'm going to go hiking. Is anybody interested? And it helps us all stay accountable. So yesterday I was going to go on a hike with a good friend of mine, Brendan, and it was going to be a daytime hike, but I decided to help another friend out who's getting ready to put his house on the market and help him get his house ready for the market. I'll be listing that this week. And instead of just saying, oh, it's not happening, I said, but hey, I got a gap in between that and the next thing. How about a 5? And let's, instead of doing the big hike we're going to do, let's do a 45-minute, or I found a trail that was a 45-minute in and out. That was great. Just get the movement in, get the steps in, get the fresh air, see the scenery, etc. And again, some days I won't do the treadmill. I'll just take the walk from my house right up to the boat dock on the reservoir. And again, same type of thing. You get the variability in the terrain. You get the different elevations, etc., and then you get to see the beauty. Typically, if I'm doing that kind of walk, I'm listening to an audiobook or a podcast. So I'm double purposing this time, but I'm making sure that I get it in 5 times a week, and then I'm using the time to benefit. So if it's hike, I'm socializing. I'm masterminding with people. My brain doesn't stop. So we just, while we're on these hikes, we're talking life, we're talking business, we're talking all the above. Can't get, behind it enough. I think it's super important. It helps me with my weight loss goals, but really it helps me with my daily well-being. Thank you guys for listening. This has been Birdseeds. I hope you have a wonderful day. keep up with the jamming. Let me know how it goes. Oh, one last tidbit where I'm going to start working on connecting the mindfulness and the movement is in that 10% Happier book I've hinted at a few times. They talk about walking meditation. I've never done it. That's next. I'm going to try walking meditation. I don't know if I'll really get the steps in that way. I have no idea what it is. I have no clue, but I'm going to try. I'll report back. Hopefully on the next episode, I'll let you know how that goes as we get into the I in Jammin'. Thanks again for listening. Joe Bird, Birdseeds. Have a wonderful day.